Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, or should I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're all at. Yes, it is 3 o'clock in the morning tonight. Check my stream here real quick. Alright. Let's get a UT30 connected. Yes, it is. Alright. Let's go to Hitbox. Hitbox is connected. Yay! Alright, last one, Twitch. Twitchy. And Twitch is connected. Alright, let's see the chat room box works. Hi, welcome to my game stream. Alright. Twitch is not responding, but Hitbox and YouTube did. Alright, well anyway. So yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever everybody's at. It's another Lieutenant Kenny Jr. Yes, it's been a long day. I have pretty much been grinding on Star Wars, then grinding on Elite Dangerous. I am now over here. Now, before we go any further, the ship I'm flying now is the veteran version T6. Because I am a lifetime number, I do get this ship. These are the stats of this ship. Just everything else and all. Bridge officer wise. Alright, I'm going to change you back out, put the other one back in. Where are you? Leave it down in science. There he is. There. So, like I said, this is what I usually run with on my ship. That's nice stats. And then, like I said, there's my layout to what I run, just everything else and all. This one here is a Romulan rare altitude that had the altitude trait. This one here is also a Romulan rare, you know, like the total ones here that have the altitude trait. And this one up here is also a Romulan trait. This one here and this one here are those. This one here is a Vulcan, and this one here is my one Unan. So that's my traits right there. Like I said, that's the shit I run, that's the Mastery I run. Now, I'm about to pick up the T6 version, Fleet version. Which is this one. And that's what it looks like, just everything else. And like I said, this is the T6 Fleet version. So I'll get a little bit of the thicker hull, a little bit of the thicker shields. So let's go ahead and dive this sucker. Boom! USS Madison. Done. Alright, so there is my layout of what I'm running with right now. And it's called the USS Madison. So you basically get one extra engineer slot that the regular one don't have. Stat was House 50, Shields 5, and 36 and 8,000. So let's go ahead and yank everything over. Do 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 do. Do 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 Alright, it was called Madison. Yeah, that's ready to shoot. Hey, let's take a look. Let's see. There's what it looks like. Now this is the stock version right there, and this is the Nana Killer game lag. There it goes. Now, like I said, this is what it looks like. Probably go with that one right there. Now this one right here is basically the tank bridges. And this is here, the original one. And I'm probably gonna go with the strategic. So like I said, as you can see, it starts with this one. That's what it starts with, but I'm gonna go with this one. Like I said, here's what it looks like. Windows. It's got that tight. Let's go to the Fleet version. Let's go to the Fleet version. There's what it looks like. Alright, let's purchase this sucker. Get over here. Stations. So it's basically got the same stations. Alright, now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that, where's that one computer? There it is. Find the character can equip more than one. Advanced tactical computer. Tactical dots. Oh. Cool down on group tactical dots. Good morning. The idea is to the kind of like a science type ability. It's really just a look, if you really look at it, you know. They were trying to make it different than the other models and classes, but, you know, that's the idea. You look at the science, and the science has this extra sensor platform. That's the idea. It's a sensor platform. And the idea of it. I'm thinking about putting the N6 computer, because I've got the other one right here, which is the other transport computer. Let's go keep all power up to the max. But this one here, info, CL, damages to 15 seconds, cooldown reduction on tactical results, sir. Firing cycle, heat throw, what, 15 seconds. It increases the accuracy. Yeah, because I'm not doing that long. I'm going to see if that actually helps it. Yeah, because I don't bring that along. Yeah, let's go at the space, take a look at the thing. Yeah, but like I said, apparently that's the whole idea. It's supposed to be like a sensor pod to the science, and, you know, if you use like the, now I do have the one officer that throws gravity wells like crazy. And it's supposed to like enhance just everything else and all. That's the idea. Alright, now that I'm up here, okay, I got 30, 12, 80. Well, it actually went up. That ain't too bad. It went up. 12, tall. 75. Alright, let's put my bridge officers in. Where's that one? Doo-doo-doo. There she is. Yeah, that's the other one. Alright, put you in. Let's change you. Change you to hazard emitter. Puller at the hull. Alright, put you in. I forget who the other one is I used to use. Doo, 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 doo. Then again, I wonder. Dark Leader, Nodal, and Doing Officer. Chart Particle Tractadine. Oh wow, it's got Thor. That's gonna be good. Alright, where's my one officer? Yeah, you, the cheetah work. And this is why I need a flip around so that right there. And I do have beam overload to it because I am an engineer. I can boost my tires way up like crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and put you in. Then again, neither shouldn't. Yeah, I think you're the one engineer. Do 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 do. Alright, so I got my one operative, my one engineer, got Drax, my other human. I do wonder, alright, let's take a look. We got you. There he is. Okay, so you're considered science. Tractadine, chart particle thirst. Do 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 do. nacelle. There she is. Oh, you don't have that. I'm gonna have to retrain you. I'm gonna have to retrain you. That way I get the tactical team ability. Then again, if I use Tractodine 1, slow kinetic damage, cloak ability, chart particle burst. Yeah, I need someone that has the science team ability. Hey, there you are. Who else is on that? Science. And then I'll look through all that science people. Okay, so she's engineer. You're tactical. What are you? Okay, you're science. Good to you're tactical. Okay, there, we got that. I need to retrain you to a tactical team. There, let's see, you go over here. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. There. You got a 2, 3. And you go here. Need these all out of the way. Do 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 do. Okay, one of these needs to be replaced. Okay, there. All tires are now out of the way. Sword. Three. Alright, so let's see. Put you down here. Alright, you go here. You go with here. Alright, you next. You're next. You down here. Tactical computer. Do 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 do. Towers. The next, these are the next. '91, '96. Alright, that's what I usually run right there. There. Not too bad. Yeah, that's right. I need to train that one officer for tactical duty. Then we're going to take it out to our test run. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There. Okay, let's see. Okay, you.
Docking bay 12 is offline.
Do 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 do. Alright, now I'll take it out to Alpha Quadrant. But never seems to move, it just sits there. I have to throw in computer. Alright, just got a D-9. Luckily I got the pylon sheet, so I can just go up there and then come back out. Okay, I'm heading to the battling area because I need to get central marks, and I think I just crashed. I did. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. AMD, why are you doing this to me lately? Yeah, like I said, I talked with my friend Eric. Like I said, I've got a complete coolant cage with the coolant Z8 air cooler. The AMD is an 8370 on that new Airs 970 RGD motherboard. And we put the computer together. Now, usually I have arc silver, which is thermal paste. I usually clean off whatever the gunk that comes with the cooler and put my arc silver. I think it's arc silver 6, not the arc silver 5. But like I said, because we were doing a lot of string putting it together, we just basically took the coolant V8 thing that and all, seen that there was already thermal paste applied, and we just just plugged it right down and kept going. So I'm wondering if the the thermal paste on the coolant after, just kind of going, just not a stick or whatever. It's one of these days I'll kind of do a PC clean, I'll clean up this, that, and all, and kind of definitely get it ready for winter time. Seeing it's going to be winter time, and according to the Thunder's Almanac, it's going to be kind of nasty this winter. Then again, the Thunder's Almanac keeps saying it's going to be nasty every year, and instead of being nasty, it's just freaking cold. There's super cold wind and super cold days and nights with cold wind and cold rain that a lot of times turns to ice. Yeah, that's what it is according to the thing here. The CPU spiked and it hit a thermal load and to detect itself to shut itself down because it was hitting the thermal overload or the heat limit. Right, so I'm definitely gonna need to take care of it. But like I said, I got the monitor thing here, kind of watching and logging. Now I've got all these stuff that kind of kicks in, like Steam, Arc, Origin, BattleNet, all this stuff that kicks in. Do 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 do. Then again, the coolant after the new water cooler thing. It's got an interesting idea. I'm actually looking at it as well, and it's practically the same price as the coolant after Z8. Same price. Do 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 do. Alright, you can go get turned off. You I don't need. What else is running in the background that I don't need? And all this can run. Alright, Arc. Probably gonna want to do a style check thingy. Wow, a lot of people are touching on the Facebook page about my stream. And yes, Aaron, he'll touch a 3-hour tour of the enlarging states with pirates hot after it to our trader sticks. So I've seen your comment there, Aaron. Yeah. Do 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 do. There it goes. Okay, we are logging back in again. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, because like I said, me and Eric, we kind of talked. When we put the computer together, the coolant after Z8 air cooler, like I said, a lot of times I'll clean the gunk off of the bottom that the factory like gives you, like coolant after or whatever one that you buy. A lot of them comes with a thermal taste already applied, and all you got to do is just plop it on and go. A lot of times I will clean it off and use my arc cylinder. I think it's either arc cylinder 5 or arc cylinder 6. From 9. But since we're doing a live stream, we're just going ahead and just, use the coolant after thermal that's already applied to the bottom and just went with that. And the only thing I could think of is it's just not holding up. Because apparently every single time I push it, that's basically causing it to, shut down and restart. Well, no, it don't. It just basically shuts all the way down. And then when I turn it back on, because I got the logger thing that's logging and watching, he'll come back saying that the CPU suddenly jumped up to, 100 something Celsius, just everything else, whatever. And, because it was thermal throttling, just detect itself. It automatically shut itself down. Because it was starting to thermal throttle. But then that's A&D for you. A&D always tends to run on the hot side. And since winter is always kind of nasty. And so let's see. Looks like we're just starting in here. Let's look at the map. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, that's right, that's the other thing I want to do. Put you over here, I'm going to slide you over, slide you up, slide you down. Notification, put you there. And I'll put you over here. There. Now let's try. Tactical mode! Yeah, I don't know the tactical mode over here. I don't do that. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. there's a 2-minute cooldown, that's a deal. 2-minute cooldown, that's good. See, when I use that quantum beam thingy, it's kind of like the spinal link. They gotta be in front of me for me to kill them.
I shut down. Excellent work.
And here we go, yeah, got some temple marks. I'm trying very hard to get this guy now completed on. You know, this is Jenny Jr., he's gotta have everything. This is Jenny Jr. So it's not too bad of the ship. Not too bad at all. Alright, where's everybody going? Where's everybody going? Okay, we got 2 in the upper corner. La 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 I see you. Charge! Now, like I said, Aaron, you was wondering how the hell I was looking around so much. Now you kind of see why. I'm using the M6 computer. I'm using this thing. Granted, I'm also using this, but
Watch out. Aaron Nebula-class science vessel. Also, satellite.
Oh, you know what I mean? I don't know the attitude power in there. Just remember that. Yeah, I don't have you. You need to come down here. Yeah. Yeah, I think she hit all our towers. There it is. There's the other one. Alright, I'm gonna throw you away. Alright then, now I got all my towers in there. Yeah, because since I'm an engineer, I had the ETS corruption the other day. Now I'm actually restacking, so that way I can get all of them and max the crap out of all of it. And get it all the way to the max. But then I'm going to have to trade all sit on that tower to what I'm using. Just so I can get all my things. Because the idea is to get it all over here, you've got to tick everything. You'll have to tick everything just to get it all. I'll have to tick everything. Well, we got the Klingon on it, so that's everything to go to Klingon. Let's get the Klingon under control. Got the Klingon here. What, I'm the only one here? Fine. I'll do it myself.
Destroy the plasma control station and deactivate its auxiliary satellite.
With the shields.
Station's metaphasic shield is up. Focus fire on the plasma control station.
Got the move. Matter close, little one. That's it, stuff. You die already. Conjunto, americano. You go away, this is fine. I think all by myself, I'll leave all over the parents.
Shut it down, drop the metaphasic shield.
Then again, I could use it help. You can see it. Because you kind of notice that out here by myself, there's not that many ships because they can't move. And out with a ton of them. Out with a ton of them. Now let me take it out. Why? See, when I'm flying with the group, I'll switch to this one here. Put that the tachyon thing, and basically get the shield down so we can all attack the ship together. When I'm by myself, and you saw there, kind of dealing with a bunch of them by myself, I'll switch to the tactical mode, because this one will activate my
Disable the power
phaser
station
locus,
that's orbiting
and
the
anybody
base.
that's around, as you saw there, will get basically auto-striked. There's no need to blow up the thing. Down to 2 minutes, we need to kill it. Hey, kill it! We need a time loop violation activated. Time loop dilation
All 3 bases have been
helped
forced
us
back.
out.
Excellent work.
Now, time to get rid of the
Sensors
rebel.
reading a large force of Terran ships inbound. They must be making a final push. All ships assemble to present a united front against the Terran forces.
Like to get down low, so let's drop down low so we can catch him. Where's the thingy? Where's the thingy? There it is up there. Alright. And a lot of times she appears way down here. A lot of times.
Of the ISS.
Now to start him. Where is she?
I am taking charge of this operation.
Where is she?
My technology is mine.
He was practically dead, but everybody else turned it on him. Dang. He's a miracle worker. Welding engineer. Miracle worker comes in handy sometimes. That cookie on field right there. The thing that puts everybody around here and kind of across with the field.
Your universe invaders will take a little time to regroup before they come back.
Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, that is the Fleet version Manticore, basically. I like how the name it gave me, though. Interesting name that the game picked. Like I said, this is the Fleet version, and like I said, the only way to get this shit is you have to be a lifetime number, have the lifetime number shit pack to get the shit. It's a free shit to us lifetime numbers. As you saw at the beginning, yeah, you're gonna have to get the items. Yeah, this here, which I use my 500 gems that I get every month. So you need to get that. Your fleet has to have, not of them in stock in your fleet, your fleet base, whatever. Just everything else to get it. That, like I said, that is basically the fleet. Fleet 6 Nanocore ship. So thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. If there's any kind of question, please leave them down in the comment thing, and I will be answering just everything else out. So thanks for watching, and you all have a good day. Live long and prosper. May the Lord be with you, and you stay truckers. Throw the nug. See everyone later. Good night. Going to bed again.